This?
That's weird.
Do I press chain of memory?
Okay, I know what's going on. That's kind of interesting, but...
Do I press read chain of memories?
Yep.
Go. Okay. Hello, people. I'm going to test out read chain of memories.
See how it goes?
Yeah. And if I don't like it, we're going to move on to Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, new game.
Yep.
Beginner.
Definitely want to do beginner.
On or off?
Up to you whether you like
Off.
the vibration or not. I actually don't like it.
That could be annoying. Right, Uncle?
It doesn't shake it that much. A lot of people like the feel of it, though.
I can't skip it.
Press the options and see.
I'll skip it then.
Yep. You press the options button.
I want to skip those scenes.
Yeah.
I like
Kingdom Hearts games have a lot of cutscenes, especially at the beginning.
Oh, I got a card. I got a card. And it gives me 3 cards.
Yeah. I love that they show multiple cards around you as if you actually have a choice. This can't be right. We're in Traverse Town. What you see isn't real. And now I'm going to teleport behind you again just to confuse you. This town is an illusion created by your memories that are ingrained in that card. That's where we lost Donald and Goofy. Huge loss, let me tell you.
It is?
I'm being slightly facetious. Yeah.
What do I do?
Laws of this castle require your friends be transformed into cards. Watch the tutorial, and it tells you. If you value your friends, you won't fail to pick them up. Cards you pick up are added to the top of your stack. Use them and your friends will come to your aid. They'll appear to you time and again. Cards are the hearts of your friends. Everything in this castle is ruled by cards. Whether an enemy or door confronts you, cards are the only way to proceed. You mustn't forget your own strength. Now you jump with circle and dodge roll with square.
How do I attack?
You can't attack yet because you're learning to dodge, roll, and jump.
Oh.
This is the tutorial, Joe. You're supposed to do what it tells you. Now use the card. Or maybe make causes a card to disappear. If you use up all your cards, you'll be unable to act. There's a solution. Keep using cards until you run out. Number of cards, and then the power going back, you have to focus. If the cards return to you, and they will. Bring your heart brought back to lost cards. Spec cards anytime, you only need wishing. Try to do the cards will take longer to return. You take the flow of battle, choose most effective cards, and use any card in your deck. Use the L1 and R button to cycle through cards.
No way, attack.
You aren't attacking right now, you're learning to cycle your cards left and right. Joe, you aren't trying to beat this guy. You aren't trying to attack him, you're trying to do the stuff he's telling you to do. First category includes attack cards, magic cards, and item cards. Second category consists entirely of enemy cards. Use cards from a different category. Touch the pad button. I forgot about this when I played, and so I went the entire game without being able to use enemy cards, even the few times I tried to load them into my deck. But you touch the center pad and it goes to enemy cards if you want to try and use those. Yeah. Or you just touch the pad, I guess. That's what you're supposed to do. Just switch back and forth. Which, okay. Cards will empower you whether you're attacking or defending. Up to you to decide when to attack and when to defend. Do not forget that. And never lose sight of the heart of the cards.
Yeah.
You don't understand that reference.
I'll just use the card.
The rest of Castle Oblivion awaits. Key of Beginning.
What was that?
That opens the door to the first. Each world generally has 3 cutscene areas, and so the Key of Beginnings is the first stage. Oh, go get that card. You got a Blizzard card, awesome.
Nice. Throw it.
Okay, want to learn a secret?
Yeah.
If you press triangle by 3 of your cards, and now hit triangle again, boom, you do combos. With basic Keyblades, your combos are simply, it does the 3-hit combo at once, but the cool thing about it is that it becomes
I have
a card
here.
break. Yep.
Wait, I got Tranquil Darkness.
Yep.
Wait, I can summon Heartless to
No.
help me?
No.
What do the Heartless do?
The red cards are door cards, and they are used to open up new areas. You have to have certain cards to open up certain doors. So you have to select the map card you want.
This one?
The blue one is filled in, so you don't have to worry about that one. But you have to... Oh no, it requires a 1+ regular, so you have to use the blue one. That's the only one you have. Okay, this is a list of things you have, so that's the one you have to use.
kind of difficult already.
Yeah, it's definitely... It gets easier once you're used to it, but it's definitely complicated. You want to run around, every time you're in a room, run around and destroy everything that's there, like barrels or sometimes trees and stuff.
Oh.
See, because they'll have items in them. Okay, usually the higher number the better, so that's 7. Red orbs are your money, so you really want to pick those up. Yep, they're called Moogle points here, but you use them to buy more card packs that will have random assortments of cards.
Save?
Yep, go ahead and save. Unless you want to do all that tutorial stuff over again sometime.
No! MP. MP.
Moogle points.
Oh. Am I at full? Will I go through here?
Yep.
I have a heartless card I can use.
Yep. Okay, that's one you picked up and throw. That's why you want to use triangle, because then it's a lot harder for them to break the cards. Now, they don't teach you that until you go through the first thing with Leon. You've still got your cards loaded in the triangle, too. You can press triangle to use it. There you go. Bam.
Wait, I leveled up?
Yep, you gotta level up.
Will I use it?
Donald, you can.
Nice.
Sometimes he's useful, sometimes he's garbage.
Oh, I got heartless card teaming this.
That means that there will be lots of heartless in that area. Okay, now you can choose to increase your CP, learn a new sleight, or increase your HP.
What is CP?
CP is the amount of points you use to build your deck. So you can't just put every card you have into your deck. Each card costs a certain amount of CP.
Oh, what is a sleight?
Sleights are like when you're using triangle. They turn your regular Keyblade combos into special moves like Sonic Blade or Zentetsuken or Ars Arcanum.
Sling Dash is not too good, is it?
It's okay, but as a single move, it's not great. You'll have to learn that to learn other ones later on. One of the most important things is to get your CP up to pretty high so you can equip all the cards you need.
And then I'm going to HP soon. Do I go through the door?
You'll need to use Key of Beginnings for that door, I think. That door with the Sora crown on it means a story area that you'll need to have a story card for.
I have no cards for that.
Nope, you have no enemy cards yet.
How do you get enemy cards?
Sometimes you find them. Usually, every time you kill a boss, they usually give you ones.
I did 18 damage? Or is that just 18?
No, that's the total value of your sleight. Now, if you notice, they have to use cards to attack as well. And whoever uses... If somebody's trying to use an ability and somebody else uses an ability that's higher level...
Okay.
They'll, okay, go ahead and choose whichever of these, and then we ought to take a look at adjusting your deck with some of the cards you've gotten. You've only gotten a couple so far, but it'll help you learn. So you can HP boost if you want, yeah. Having more HP means you're more survivable. Because if nothing else, you can grind in this game. So yep, go to Options, go to Review Decks, go to Edit Deck, And notice your CP is 223 out of 300. So you can add these cards to your deck.
223 out of 300.
Yep. So you can get 77 more points.
Wait, you have infinite potions basically?
No, you have one potion. And the potion just instantly refills your cards. It doesn't heal you. It's very weird. All of your items basically just refill your deck instead of doing something like heal you. So Cure is the only thing that heals you. Because Cure isn't an item, Joe. Cure is a spell and it heals you. So if you want to quickly refill your deck after using your cards, you want to use the
potion.
Now the order you have your cards in your deck is how they appear, so for best use it's good to come up with some strategies for things. So what I was teaching you, you'll learn about it from Leon, so I'm not going to talk about that more for now. But
Wait, how do I organize?
You can press X to select a card, I think. Oh, organize is, it says this. Ah, okay, so that auto puts it in order from top to bottom. I don't know that that's a good organization.
I'm concerned with resistance.
Okay, you do that.
How do I...
Sure, go ahead.
Is this better or is this?
7s are better generally. 0 will cancel out any other number, but then it will be canceled by any number. It's complicated.
So 7's better?
Yep.
Here. I only have a 0.
Yep. But 0s are still important to have.
Do they actually do damage?
Yes. See, the damage isn't determined by the number on the card. That's just what will cancel out other cards. 0s will cancel anything, including big slights, but they will also be canceled by anything.
Oh, yeah.
So it's... The really complicated thing about the card mechanic as you're running around doing this action game is that all these numbers come up. So you noticed when you're just mashing X, once you get to the bottom of the deck and you're at 2s and 3s and 1s, enemies will suddenly start canceling out your attack all the time. That happens a lot less when you use slights. But when you're adding up 2 plus 2 plus 1 for a 5 slight, a 5 is still going to get canceled by a card that's 6 or higher. So eventually organizing your deck so that you can make powerful slights without getting canceled is the easiest way.
So like 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, so it's not canceled as you do it, right?
Yep. That's kind of the idea. Combining weaker cards with stronger cards so that you get 10 or higher is generally the best way to do it.
This is 15.
Yeah.
Top one. Wow.
And the next one would be 10, but the one under that would only be 5.
That would be 10. Oh yeah, because 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 equals 10.
So one of the best strategies is to arrange your deck in such a way that you can constantly make slights that are 10 or more, and then enemies won't be able to break you unless they're using 0s or their own slights, which is really rare. Bosses are the only people who will use slights, so eventually...
How do I un-S it? Oh. Do I press X?
Yeah. I don't know what shortcuts are about. I think that's a key you can press on your pad somewhere. Maybe it's the down button to quickly go to a specific card.
Ooh. I have friends still?
Yeah. The friends that you have present means that their friend cards will appear in battle, so you can pick them up. And you can combine your friends into slights as well, and they'll be more powerful. I'd wander around the room. You need to fight enemies as much as possible in this game. So you need to wander around and fight more enemies before you go through the door.
Oh, I need 1.
Anything with a 1 or higher, and you need the key of beginnings to open this door.
should I use the teaming darkness?
You can't because it's a 0. It has to be 1 or higher.
I can't.
Need key card and 1 or more. And pick map cards that you're totally not paying attention to what it's telling you, the important information.
That is a... Oh, should I use this?
I would not. I would wander around and fully explore the room first and kill a bunch of enemies. The thing about this game is, if you want it to be not really, really hard, you need to fight as much as possible and kill a whole lot of enemies. No, you're not going to get that card now.
Nice.
Okay, cleared the map, got another teaming darkness, good. Go destroy those barrels.
Kill.
Yeah, if you hit an enemy like that, see, now they're all stunned, so the start is a little bit easier.
Ha. Ooh. Let's see what this does. 3, 2, 1.
Throw potion, freeze, attack.
Oh, what are the gems?
That's your experience. You don't just earn experience for killing things, you have to pick up the experience.
I got a sorcerer's walking. Do you
Yep.
think I should equip it?
Maybe.
Options.
I think that was another map card, though.
It was.
Yeah.
Your prospect like that.
Yep.
Back. Do I jump on this thingy?
Yep.
Hey, darkness! Uh-oh. Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Store it, hit something, then
Alchemic
store.
Waking.
Store it, then hit, then store. Oh, nice. This is powerful. Segment space. That makes him slow.
Yep, I think so. Alright, destroy that barrel. Should be some more Moogle points in there. Oh, nope, that's a throw one. Okay. Just cause confusion. Alright, go ahead and go to the door of beginnings. And now Leon's going to tell you some of the stuff about sleights that I was trying to. But so you'll want to pay attention to this tutorial.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and use your number 2 Teeming Darkness.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, to make a ton of...
It actually will be overwritten by the Key of Beginnings. You just have to use this. But Teeming Darknesses are generally bad ones because there are lots and lots of powerful Heartless. Now you need to select the Key of Beginnings to open the door. Now, if you can go ahead and I would recommend trying to skip the cutscenes. Most of the story moments in this are pretty done.
Yep.
Yep. But Leon should still take you into the tutorial on numbers and sleights, which I've been trying to tell you about. See the numbers printed on your cards? They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers mean stronger cards. Not in damage, but to overcome each other. If you and your enemy both play a card at the same time, the higher card wins. Go on, try it out. See how it works? Playing a card higher than your opponents and breaking through their defenses is called a card break. Playing a lower card results in your attack being deflected. Even powerful cards can be deflected if the enemy's card is higher. Whoever is on the losing side of a break is left wide open to attacks. Don't let that person be you. Cards with zeros, their value are special. No matter what card the enemy plays, you can break it with a 0 card. But if you play the 0 card too soon, the enemy can break it with any card they play.
Mm.
In other words, it's the most powerful card if it comes last and useless if it comes first. Try to make the most of it. Card values also affect the cost of assembling a deck. Keep that in mind. That's why you need to put lots of levels into card points. You have to use them one at a time. You can also assemble 3 cards and use them all at once. This is called stocking cards. Stocking cards and using them in threes is much stronger than using cards individually. So now stock your cards like I showed you. Yep. The sum of your 3 becomes it. The value is basically high and hard to break, and the combo attacks deal a lot of damage. Don't hold back. Show me what you can do. Combo attacks are the only benefit of stocking cards. Choose your cards carefully and you can unleash special abilities called slights. Slights come in all varieties and each has its own unique combination. Try it out once you've collected more, but keep one thing in mind. Every time you use stocked cards, you lose the first card you picked. You can't reload it. So eventually you'll run out of cards. That is the disadvantage to doing it. The last card won't return until the end of battle. It's like, not permanent, but in that battle you can't use it anymore. Rely only on slights and cause your cards to run out. That means trouble. Unless you have enough cards that it's fine.
You need to have some.
But, so you can have multiple decks, so one of the things that you can do is to assemble lots of thunders, which hit lots of enemies, and if you use stock 3 thunders together and use them, it makes a Thundaga Slight, which does huge damage to everything on screen. So, and then you just got a Simba too. Simba can be combined with a couple of things to do big AoE damage. So you just stock a bunch of those cards and use them at the start of battle, and you can easily farm enemies. Just triangle, 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 triangle until everything dies. You want to add Simba to your deck? He's 30, so you can just afford him.
Not just. With
12 left over, yeah, but that's a small amount. So see, you need to put lots of points into CP so we can get more, because right now our deck is still pretty limited. Now notice that all of your attack cards are Kingdom Key cards. Eventually you'll get cards from other Keyblades. It doesn't actually change your Keyblade at all. You're always going to be using the Kingdom Key in this game. But if you have Keyblades, other types of Keyblades, they might have more power or faster attack time and recovery time and stuff.
cool. What?
Equipping deck changes 1 to 3 because you have 3 decks. So you can change them around so you can have one deck that deals with bosses and one that deals with enemy Heartless. Because running around and spamming Thunder is a great way to deal with most regular enemies. When you run into bosses, just spamming Thunder is not going to do a whole lot for you. In that you'll want other things to do heavy damage like Fire Raid or Blizzard Raid.
I'm going to make. Can I make another deck?
Sure. Press the R1 button, I think. Nope. Try R2.
Oh, I need to edit that.
There you go. Okay, yep. Now you can edit the deck.
Wow, yeah, hold my cards. This will be the Magic Destroyer deck.
Okay.
Alright. How do I... Oh, add cards.
Alright, so you want a little bit of advice?
Yeah.
Start with a 1.
Is this?
Uh-huh. And now add a 2. And now add a 7.
10?
Yep, so now if you slight those 3 immediately, you'll get 10, which means enemies won't be able to break it. Alright, now...
Now what?
Go ahead and add a 2. And a 3.
And a 5.
Yep, and a 5. Okay, now go ahead and... Now it kind of doesn't matter, because you'll get to 10 no matter what you do, pretty much. But you want your lower numbers first, because remember that you lose the first card in the sleight. And so you'd rather lose lower level numbers, right?
Is that a good idea to put the 6 last?
Yep. Because that way it'll be among the last to go.
And then 0 like that? Is that kind of smart? So do 11?
Yep. Because right now especially you really don't need the 0 very much. Alright, now you can add your 3 magics and then your item.
Yeah. Oh, it's level. It has 5. Nice.
Yep.
That is a super good one. That combo can destroy.
Maybe. We'll see.
It will destroy for sure. Because 6 plus 5 plus 6.
Yep.
That equals 17.
Eventually we'll probably want to get rid of your item cards and sell them.
Oh yeah.
Because they cost a lot of CP. They're high cost CP because they can freely reload all the cards you just spent, which can be valuable, but they also take up a lot of CP and they're one use. They don't reload when you reload your deck as well, so they're basically like an emergency quicker reload. I think they also restore the cards that you used in a stock as well, which is what makes them kind of nice, but if you never remember to use them, they don't do you a lot of good, and they take up a lot of points, so you can build more combos and just make your deck bigger and less prone to running out just by adding more regular cards. But right now, since you don't have any other cards and you have the CP for it...
Let's do number 2. Do you set it?
Yep.
Okay, so...
Now, now you just circle out.
Lord press,
Now go equip deck and hit deck 2. So now you'll use that deck.
Aha! Cool.
Yep.
Now do I try to find battle?
Yep, if enemies appear, which they might not because you may have already cleared everything here, so you'll probably have to go to the next room. Alright, you need a 3+. Or I guess you can use a 0, but you should save zeros. Okay, you can do a Sorcerous Waking, a room where your magic cards are more effective.
But that also affects part loss.
No, I don't know if it does. It says your magic cards. It doesn't say anything about enemy cards. Enemy cards are special, they don't fall under normal categories. So you can either do a Stagnant Space or the Sorcerous Waking.
This is 2. Or I could do Key of...
Nope, you can't do the Key of Guidance. Key of Guidance can only be used through the Key of Darkness room.
Key of Darkness?
Or the Key of Guidance room.
Sorcerous Waking? Meh. Sure. And it's a pretty big room size. Let's...
Get movements. Okay, you got it. Alright, now hit the middle button. Yeah, the touchpad there. Yep. See if that does anything. Yes, that does it. So this shows the map of places you can go and explore. So now this connects to the room where the glowing one is where your next quest objective is, you could say, where you need to use the golden room card that you have, like the one you were looking at before. But there are also other areas you can explore through.
Okay.
Oops, you went through the door again.
I didn't press triangle.
Triangle just readjusts the door. You walked into it. See? You can actually change what rooms are with your map if you really want to, by using triangle.
And I hit him. Oh, I didn't?
Nope, you didn't hit him. Triangle, triangle, triangle.
Oh, nice.
And you leveled up, so
CP?
yep. You want to get CP up to like 6, 7, 8, 900 as soon as possible. Okay, go get those barrels. Oh, heartless. You need to stand a little bit away so that you hit them with the Keyblade rather than run into them with your hands while trying to Keyblade them. Just go ahead and use that.
Potion?
Yep.
I can't.
Nope, because you stocked it. Use the L2 button, and it gets rid of it, the stock. Well, that's fine.
Now?
Yep, not bad.
I got a ton of cards.
You only got one card, but you got a ton of experience.
Mobile.
Now, you may have noticed that you haven't seen a place to spend them yet. You actually have to create a Moogle shop room in order to spend them. Nothing out of there, unfortunately.
Man. So I just spam triangle the next
It's
time
best to
I-
spam triangle until you get down to that item and then throw it. But yeah, eventually you'll want a deck where pretty much all you do is spam triangle, at least in... really, even against bosses, most of the time you'll want to spam triangle. If you practice with the skill, having a few zeros in there to counter the enemy boss's slights will be necessary, or very helpful. It's really hard to beat the game without that kind of thing. But for the most part, you'll want to build decks where, yeah, just triangle. Okay, now don't triangle this time. Just use X to use the item. But that was... Oh, there's the... No, just use the... there you go, yeah. Now slights more.
Ooh.
Black Room.
Do you think that's good?
Not really, but it's good for opening specific doors. Okay, if that had something, you hit an enemy at the same time, and so it's gone. Go get those barrels and the boxes.
What does the confused do?
It makes enemies confused, so they wander around uselessly. Shadows are incredibly frustrating, as if they weren't enough already, since you have a limited number of attacks based on your cards. The fact that they can... Okay, and again, just use X now to use the item. Now go to Donald and add him to the slate. There you go.
Ooh. Lasting days?
That means if you daze them, it lasts longer.
Does that mean stun?
Yep.
Ooh. HP boost.
I'd stick with CP boost for a while. Maybe eventually you can start learning slights as well. Because the first one isn't good, but you need to learn sliding dash before you get others. Go hit that lamppost. That too, it might have a thing in it, that one. Yeah, another key card. What's it do? Is it number 2? Yeah, well, whatever. It's another Kingdom Key you can draw on at some point. Okay, you can either go exploring or move on with the story.
Move on with the story.
Okay.
Team Darkness will.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
You can't do that anyway. You can't do that one. You could do one of the stagnant spaces with a 3 or a 6, or you could do your lasting days with the 5. Probably the best thing to do would be do the 3 stagnant. Eventually you'll have to do a number of cards combined that add up to a specific number, so you'll want to try to accumulate as many high value cards as you can to take those doors down later. You can skip this cutscene now if you like. Most of the stuff that happens in these segments are really, really bad anyway.
Key to the truth.
Okay, so that's the final story card to unlock the final story door. So, yep, that's it. No battle or anything associated with that. Usually there's only a boss fight at the end.
So I just pressed option. Oh, I need to look at the map.
Okay, so that glowing one is where you need to go next.
This one?
Yep.
It's not. Okay.
It's got a highlight on it and little sparkles coming off of it.
I know.
You'll need to go open that door up so you can reach it, and then you can either explore more of this world with more map cards, or you'll then be allowed to move on to the next area.
I either do this, or this.
Yep. So go ahead and use probably the lasting days, because it's a 5.
You want to use the lowest possible really?
Generally, yeah.
So it can stack up close to get something really good.
Yep.
Oh.
Just hit it once. If nothing comes out, you aren't getting anything. There you go.
Wait.
Another Kingdom Key. Good.
What does that do? I was confused, dude.
It makes it so the enemies wander around in confusion.
Use! Oh,
Goofy Smash.
meeting ground.
Meeting Ground creates a room where you're more likely to get friend cards. Good hit.
Nice.
Yeah, you need to stand a little bit further away, because remember that the Kingdom Key has reach and he lunges with it. A nice quick little battle. A 9 black room. Wow. Okay.
That might be good. Except I don't want black fungi. Where do I go?
Climb up. Because remember, you still jump and everything. There's a tiny amount of platforming in this game, but it's not hard, unlike the first Kingdom Hearts. That's the nice thing. Remember, stand back if you want to hit them. Go ahead and triangle, and then use X to use your item. Doesn't look like you need to, because that looks like it finished. Alchemic Waking.
Why do I not get too much cards?
Why do you not get too much what?
Cards. In Battle.
Because you normally only get 1 map card.
Oops.
Got too close again. Okay, no, it doesn't restore your stock lost cards, so yeah. All the item does is do a very quick reload for you. So it's not really that worth it. Once we can get other cards to replace it, we should.
How do I make a ship?
You have to defeat enemies until they drop a map for a Moogle room, a blue, which will be a blue map card.
I have a blue map card.
No, you don't. First of all, you don't have a blue map card. You had one and you were forced to use it at the very beginning of the game. So you don't have it anymore to make a save point, which is another one of the blue rooms. And then even if you had one, if it wasn't one of the others, okay, another Kingdom Key, good.
Now I can make a...
You want to adjust your deck and add some more?
Yeah.
Okay. Decks, edit deck.
2, 3, and 4.
That'll make 9, that's good enough. Especially for now.
Good.
4 through 2 for some reason, that's great. Whatever. Anyway, that puts you up to 324 out of 350. Okay, you're all out of cards now, so...
And I have
yeah, just
26
leave.
more I can do.
Yep. But, can't do more now. But that gives you more cards to whack things with, which is great. Wait. Go destroy that barrel. Well, that's a throw barrel. Never mind. I guess you can climb up there. We'll want to fully explore before going through the door. We don't have the option to do that yet. Huh? A potion. That'll be better to sell when we throw it. Okay, you stunned him. Go get him.
No, who's extra stun?
Yep.
Yeah. I think you're dead.
Another sorceress waking.
Why does it say it lasted days?
That's the room we're in. That's the room you created.
Oh, man.
Yep, sometimes they do.
Nice. I got some AoE stun damage on him.
Yep.
Nice. -2.
That means that their card values are reduced by 2 in that room, which makes them a lot weaker and easier to beat. So that's a good room to make to farm enemies in. Okay, drop down here first before you go to the room. There might be some things to get up here. Yep, there's some barrels. Good. Oh, grab those Moogle points before they disappear. Oh, Heartless.
Did I hit him?
Nope.
Nope. It's almost impossible to cancel out a 9.
Yeah, they have to have a 0 or a slight, which normal enemies will never have slights, so... some might have 9, but not at this stage of the game. Normal enemies will eventually get higher numbers.
Holy cow. Team Darkness? Boing?
Yep. Yep up.
Boing?
Oh, no, none up there. Okay. Go over, make sure to explore every corner of the room. Wait, go back.
Yeah, I explored everything.
No, you might not have hit that portion over there. Told you, there's a Heartless kit.
Oh shit. Ah! Goofy smash! Is that a good goofy smash I did?
Yep.
I got back to the 10.
didn't pay attention, and now you're running out of things like. Potion is going to restore 1 card, or maybe none.
Actually, yeah, no. Meeting ground. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, more CP.
I want some more HP.
Okay, fine. You're not getting low, but it is good to raise HP on occasion.
And maybe a new slice. Multiple 10, can I get myself a slice?
Sure.
Oh, it just gave me a few.
That one did, yep. Now you'll need to head
I forgot to hit.
back to the other. Oh, yeah, you can hit those too. Ooh, Moogle points. Excellent. 10 Moogle points. It usually takes about 100 to 300 for a pack, so.
I can buy that.
Yep.
108. Do I go through the door?
Head over there. I think that one of the Heartless went away after we fought one, but there might be another one that spawns. I say you need to fight a lot of Heartless in this game. Wait, oh no, you fell off. Now you have to go back up, find that, and climb up the ladder again.
Yeah, there's no Heartless there. I checked every corner of the room.
Double check the light and hit it.
Not light?
Yep.
Might have.
See, I told you there was Heartless there, and there's Moogle points too. And he got that one, so he'll be stunned. Nice, quick little battle.
Nice, quick.
Okay, now go ahead and go to the final boss room.
Or it's not going to be a boss, is it?
Yeah, there's going to be a boss. You need a green card of any value. So I'd pick your lowest value green.
Oh, first I need green?
Yep.
Should I do 0?
No. Because zeros are sometimes required, so probably the alchemical waking. No, the stagnant heartless one. Probably go ahead and do that.
Stagnant space.
Yep. And now the key to the truth.
Key to the truth. Key to truth. I told you there's not a boss one. There's a boss.
You can try skipping the cutscene if you like. Jumbo-sized Heartless shows up when that bell rings. Do you know what the boss is going to be?
Reverse armor.
Actually, just regular armor. Guard armor.
Guard armor.
And there he is.
But he's gonna move slow.
Relatively. He also can't attack you while you have a slight going, so.
Plus, I'm breaking his shoes. He's in a bad boy.
And use the item.
I can't force him this.
I know, but just get ready to do it immediately. Okay, load up your slights and go again.
Now! Goofy smash. That did big damage. Do I?
Yeah, go ahead and add that slight.
I can't.
Oh, okay, so you have to use that. Alright, oh, now add Donald, and now use the slight. Now reload, as soon as you can.
I
Reload again. Got him.
I killed him?
Yep.
There goes the first boss.
Yep, first boss down. Not too hard of a boss. He doesn't do anything super special. So when you see the Mickey Mouse, the lucky emblems, as it were, come up as cards, those are special cards that appear in boss arenas that will shut down the boss's special ability that they're using. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do in that fight, but like when you fight the Parasite Cage from Monstro, acid will rise up from the ground, and you use the green card to make the acid go down so you can run up to it and start attacking it without problem.
Wait, the acid does damage?
Yes, because there will be acid on the floor and it will do damage to you if you stand in it. So it's very bad.
This is like, too difficult, I guess.
Not enjoying it too much?
No.
It has its charms. There is something neat about it. It's kind of fun to assemble decks, but it's really rough trying to balance knowledge of using your cards correctly at the same time. It's an action RPG running around. So
Yeah, it's kind of too hard.
if you'd rather not continue this the next time we do, then that's fine. But go ahead and keep playing, at least until you get totally bored, and then we'll shut down for the day since we don't have a lot of time. Since your parents and I are going to a movie.
What time are we gonna stop?
When you feel totally overwhelmed, or probably 11 at the latest, I think, since we'll have to get ready for it. So you've got about an hour-ish if you want to continue, or we can put up here and you can just do Kingdom Hearts 2 next time.
I'll just put it here for now, I guess.
And then maybe if you feel like it, maybe when you're older, come back to the game.
Yeah.
Since you've already experienced pretty much all the story by watching me, it's not super important that you play them in total order anyway. So,
Yeah.
if you want to skip this one for now, that'll be fine. Well, thanks for hanging out for me this morning, Joe. And thanks for watching.
I want to try it before I do the dream drop distance.
You think so? Okay.
Dream drop distance after.
Okay, sounds good. All right, have a good one.